Good morning. Today we are correcting CO8, working with those exponents. Remember, the base of an exponent is the big number or letter, because it could be that variable, and then the exponent is that small letter up, or small number up in that right corner. So when, we have to correct up here first. When we are looking at those exponents, it is not 7 times 8. It's 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. 7 times, or 8 times, right? So you're only multiplying that base, the big number. The exponent tells us how many times we're going to multiply it by itself. So our base is 7, exponent is 8. Base is 10, exponent is 3. The base is n. Sometimes it's that variable. We don't know what the number is yet. So if we don't have a number, we put the letter variable that's listed. Exponent is 9. Base is y. Exponent is 19. Base is x. Exponent is 5. The base is 2. Exponent is 9. Any questions on those? All right, let's look at the next section. Writing it in expanded form. This is the math that we're actually doing. So it does say evaluate it using a calculator. So you had to write it out in expanded form and then give the math. So 8 to the third power is 8 times 8 times 8, which would be 512. 12 to the third power is 12 times 12 times 12, which is 1,728. 1 to the sixth power is 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. And all of that multiplying still gets us a 1. 2 to the fifth power is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 32. Any questions on the top row? All right, the bottom row, 3 to the second power, we can also call that 3 squared, is 3 times 3, which is 9. 0 to the fourth power is 0 times 0 times 0 times 0. And we know anything times 0 is going to be 0. 22 to the third power is 22 times 22 times 22, which is 10,648. And then we have 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, which is 100,000. Remember, we are not doing the base times the exponent. I saw a couple of us had put 50 here for our answer. We did 10 times 5. But that's not that expanded form. 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. We're just multiplying by tens. So make sure you are not confusing it. Okay, 10 to the fifth power is 100,000. Any questions on that bottom row? All right, now they're giving us the expanded form, and we need to put it in the exponent form. So 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 is 5 to the fourth power, which would be 625. 18 times 18 times 18 times 18 times 18 times 18 is 18 to the sixth power, which is 34,012,224. 3 times 3 times 3 is 3 to the third power, which is 27. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 2 to the fifth power, which is 32. Any questions on that row? So remember, the directions did say to evaluate with the calculator. We talked about how we do that on the calculator. You put in the base, then you do the little caret, that little arrow, then you put in the exponent, you hit enter, the equal sign, and you get what it equals. So do you think we want to do this as all mental math? No. Do we want to have to do it all by longhand? Do we want to have to do 22 times 22 times 22 by hand? No, we are in big kid math now, right? We have calculators on our supply list for a reason. We're going to be using them at different times through the year. So make sure you bring your calculators to class, because you never know when it's going to be a good day for a calculator. All right. Bottom, a base of 3 with an exponent of 5. So we would have the big 3 with the little 5. Evaluating it gets us 243. A power of 8 with a base of 2. So 2 is the big number. The power is our exponent. So 2 to the 8th power is 256. A base of 6 with a power of 3 would be 216. And an exponent of 2 with the base of 150 is 22,500. Questions on those, Bennett?
If we don't put on the answer, like after we calculate it, like, does that mean we have wrong?
No, it means it's wrong. So if you don't answer the question fully, we don't get half points in math. So if your answer is not 100% correct, then it's 100% wrong. Okay, no half points in math. On the test, we have to remember that we are doing all of the direction. If we miss part of it, it's wrong. Okay, so that's a very important note to think about. On the homework, missing something, we go, oh, this is my reminder. I'm not losing out on points in the grade book, but this is a learning opportunity. On the test, we want to have learned from that mistake so we don't make it again and we get all of the points. Next week, we will be testing on this unit. We are wrapping up the unit this week. So we need to be remembering all these little things for when it comes time for the test. That is done with our correcting. If you still have questions on anything, make sure you come and ask me. I hope you are well and hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful day.